Schlep didn't rise because of jokes, trends, or flashy content. It rose because of fear. Fear that Roblox wasn't safe, and fear that nobody in power was doing enough to protect its players. His videos dropped viewers straight into conversations with alleged predators, exposing the tactics they used to manipulate and groom young users, revealing intentions that were downright disturbing. These weren't just distant news reports. They were raw, uncomfortable, and deeply personal. For parents and older viewers, Schlep became a whistleblower, someone bold enough to show what others refused to touch. But this fearless approach came with enormous risk. By acting like a vigilante, Schlep blurred the lines between activism, content creation, and law enforcement. Roblox argued that his actions could interfere with ongoing investigations, and might even cause harm if accusations were wrong or escalated. When his accounts were terminated, it didn't just end a channel, it ignited a heated debate. Was Schlep a hero punished for doing the right thing, or a reckless creator putting due process at risk? His story revealed a bigger truth. Platforms like Roblox rely on strict control, and anyone who challenges that, even with the best intentions, quickly becomes a liability. Schlep's journey isn't just about a ban. It's about how systems react when their failures are exposed. Parlo didn't just report Roblox drama, he lived in it. Early on, his channel felt like a watchdog, exposing scams, manipulation, and abuse within the community. Viewers trusted him because he sounded informed, confident, and unafraid. But as his influence grew, the line between observer and participant started to disappear. Conflicts became personal. Enemies turned into recurring characters. Old messages, private conversations, and sensitive allegations were dragged into the public eye. Parlo's tone shifted from investigative to confrontational, then defensive. As criticism mounted, he doubled down instead of stepping back. Allegations about his own behavior resurfaced, and the spotlight he once controlled now turned on him. Every past action was re-examined, every word scrutinized. When YouTube finally terminated his channel, it felt abrupt, but also inevitable. Parlo's story shows how power can change creators. The very confidence that built his audience made it impossible for him to step away. In the end, the drama machine he helped create consumed him entirely. Ruben Sims built his identity on opposition. He didn't position himself as a Roblox fan, he became its loudest critic. His content attacked moderation failures, corporate hypocrisy, and systemic negligence. Using sarcasm, exaggeration, and relentless pressure, he kept attention focused squarely on Roblox's flaws. Supporters saw him as necessary, someone brave enough to speak out when others stayed silent. But his approach left no room for restraint. Over time, criticism became antagonism, and antagonism turned into confrontation. Roblox's lawsuit against him shocked the community. It crossed a line rarely touched in creator culture. Legal retaliation. The settlement and permanent ban ended Ruben Sims' direct presence on the platform, but not his influence. To some, he became a martyr for free expression. To others, a cautionary tale about how obsession with fighting a corporation can spiral into self-destruction. Ruben Sims' story shows that when criticism becomes your identity, there's no off switch, only escalation. AvocadoPlayz thrived in a world built for instant excitement. His content promised Robux, giveaways, and wins, all framed as just one click away. For young viewers, it felt like opportunity without risk. But as time went on, complaints started piling up. Viewers noticed patterns, endless conditions, constantly changing rules, streams ending without promised payouts. Whether intentional or not, the effect was the same: disappointment and distrust. The backlash was especially sharp because Roblox's audience skews young, and critics argued his content exploited that vulnerability. Suddenly, generosity became manipulation, hype turned into deception. AvocadoPlayz's story highlights just how easy it is to cross ethical lines when engagement metrics matter more than accountability. KreekCraft's controversy isn't about a single scandal, it's about influence. As one of Roblox's largest creators, he gradually shifted from just being a YouTuber to something closer to a public representative of the platform itself. That visibility changed how audiences interpreted his actions or his silence. Over the years, Kreek cultivated an image of positivity, friendliness, and accessibility. He collaborated closely with Roblox, participated in official events, and was often showcased as a model creator. But that closeness became a double-edged sword. Whenever major controversies erupted in the Roblox community, viewers expected Kreek to speak out. When he didn't, criticism followed. Some claimed he avoided difficult topics to protect his brand or relationships with Roblox. While none of these claims were ever proven, the perception lingered. Kreek's story illustrates the impossible position of creators who sit too close to power while still being expected to challenge it. Silence becomes a statement, and positivity can sometimes be interpreted as avoidance. Gwamgo rose quickly through controversy. His channel focused on Roblox drama, disputes, screenshots, leaked conversations, and callouts. Initially, viewers were drawn to transparency and accountability. But as the channel grew, so did criticism. Multiple creators accused Gwamgo of selectively presenting information, exaggerating claims, or framing narratives in ways that maximized outrage rather than accuracy. Videos often appeared at moments of peak tension, amplifying conflicts instead of calming them. Over time, people questioned his motives. Was he exposing wrongdoing or feeding chaos? Allegations also emerged that his coverage led to harassment campaigns, with viewers targeting individuals featured in his videos. Even when he tried to clarify or defend himself, trust had already started to erode. Once labeled a drama farmer, every upload was viewed through that lens. Gwamgo's story shows how quickly the line between reporting and exploitation can disappear, and how difficult it is to reclaim trust once it's lost. NicoBlox's controversy is quieter, but deeply revealing of how Roblox creators operate. His channel leaned heavily into algorithm-driven tactics, exaggerated thumbnails, urgent titles, and promises of shocking discoveries or major updates. For younger viewers, it was exciting. For longtime fans, it became exhausting. Over time, viewers noticed a pattern. Dramatic buildup often led to minimal substance. Videos recycled known information or stretched minor updates into long content. Accusations of clickbait grew steadily, not from a single viral expose, but through repeated disappointment. NicoBlox wasn't accused of crimes or harassment, but of something subtler, slowly eroding trust. His story shows that chasing metrics over integrity can quietly drain a channel's credibility until viewers stop believing anything they see. Kianish's reputation was built through accumulation. Instead of one defining scandal, his name became linked to repeated conflicts, hostile interactions, and escalating arguments in the Roblox community. Accusations of toxic behavior followed him across platforms. Each incident reinforced the last, creating a narrative that was hard to escape. Even when individual conflicts faded, the pattern remained. Over time, viewers stopped judging situations on their own merits. Kianish's story shows how uniquely damaging repeated negativity can be. No apology or explanation can undo it. It becomes part of a creator's identity. His content was eventually overshadowed by the reputation his behavior constructed, demonstrating how repeated patterns can trap creators in the image they project.